This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 12th ranked team, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Golden Bears will kick this deep to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Yellow Jackets offense will be the first up today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Cal Golden Bears offense out there for their first possession. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Golden Bears will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Powering right past the defender. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's the running back in the flat. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Knox. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Cal's offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down play coming up for this offense. Makes a quick grab. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
The Golden Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Ramos. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line in a hurry-up. The DB's right near the line now showing press coverage. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Golden Bears. How in the world do they lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown, and they keep clicking here over the defense, come up with a stop. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Hand off to the right side. Powering through. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the Yellow Jackets looking to cash in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Welch. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up, as the stats reflect. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Cal's offense takes the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Golden Bears hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And a handoff as they run the counter play. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense take a little run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They get there on the ground. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. And the Golden Bears will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw it deep. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. We'll keep it on the ground with the counter play.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Scanning the field. It's Ramos. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. The Golden Bears will line up to boot it away.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of a football game.
And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the marker. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's moving out of the pocket, using his legs on the scramble. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And he boots it high into the air. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. The pocket breaking down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Low for the first, but still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go.
And he's corralled just short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be credited as a sack. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes long.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down. So California's offense back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To throw, it's Ramos. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. One play, and they're already past the 40, first and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Golden Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Cal's offense back out on the field now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
3 and 25. Check. Roll it.
And they get the second half started with the running play. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. A handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking for a deep completion. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, whatever these guys saw in the first half, I think we're going to see more of it in the second half. Outstanding job of setting the tone here and how quickly they were able to score, sending a message to the opposing defense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Cal's offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll hand it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Ramos. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. But they can't convert this third down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. The Golden Bears are on the move here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Okay, ready?
Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Here's the punt, high in the air. This will be fair caught at the 30.
Got it.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol.
Let's go.
Using his legs, it's Welch. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's hit as he throws it. It's caught downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Get set. Get set.
Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
So California's offense back out on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Play action here on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Rogers. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. It's a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield. It's Ramos. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. When he goes down after a short gain, that's not enough for the first down. 2nd down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they get the completion. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings.
Got it.
Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal.
Alert. Flip it.
The backs got it. They can't slow him down. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Cal.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Down the lineup to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. With the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Close to the tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Yellow Jackets pick up enough for a first down. He pulls in the catch, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it second and short. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Find his face at the 20. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And the Yellow Jackets trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the kickoff will be returned. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Cal's offense back out on the field now.
Let's go.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Takes off in the clear. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Golden Bears. The defense looks slow that time.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Yellow Jackets begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
He's going to take another shot right here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the interception will end at the final play of the ballgame. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early.